In this episode of Value in My Toy Collection, we just have a mixture of old toys and some new toys, and then we're going back out to the garage to finish that area where we had a lot of Easter decor and Mardi Gras items. So this video has a little bit of everything, but every dollar we make goes to that grand total we're trying to hit to see what this toy collection is actually worth. Hey everyone, my name's Chris. I'm a full-time beauty pageant director as my career, but in my spare time, I'm a huge toy collector. I've been collecting toys now for over 40 years. You can officially call me a toyaholic. Thanks so much for checking out my YouTube channel. My channel consists mainly of two things: beauty pageants, which I love, and toys, which I love even more. My dream in life has always been to own a toy museum. So it's finally happened. I've bought a building, and now I've got to move this massive collection and value it into the building. We're calling it the Toy Vault because it's an old bank building located in Crystal Springs, Mississippi that actually has two large vaults. So now I'm just going to make a ton of videos and value my toy collection, and then I'm going to make some where I take you shopping with me to thrift stores and flea markets and toy stores to let you see where I find all these goodies. So let's start this episode of Value in My Toy Collection and value some toys. So let's jump right in and see what everything's worth. This vintage set of dishes still in the box is worth about $40. Then we have this vintage metal little china cabinet full of little miscellaneous dishes and food items, and it's worth about $50. Just have a little bit of everything. We have this little cool vintage box of cheese and macaroni club crayons worth about $10. We have this Sunny Miss toaster. It's worth about $10 as well. Have this little oven and stove set from Radio Shack worth about $10. And then we have this Melissa and Doug pizza set, and it's worth about $12. And then we have this vintage little lady stove and oven set. It's worth about $30. And then this big green Susie homemaker oven. It's worth about $45. And this vintage metal refrigerator is worth about $35. And up here on the top shelves, we have some more kitchen sets and all kinds of goodies. We have this vintage showboat collector set. It's still in the original box from Remco, and it's worth about $100. And then we have this Harvest Gold kitchen set. I love that title, Harvest Gold. It's still in the box, and it's worth about $125. And then we have one more vintage kitchen set. This one's in a really cool pink color, and it's worth about $65. And then we have some little Thanksgiving figures. How random is that? They're worth about $15. And then some more miscellaneous stuff. We have a little 3 set of Hot Wheels here. They're worth about $8 for the set. And then we have this little Batman with the Batmobile still in the box. It's worth about $20. A Dapper Dan set from Disney World and Disneyland worth about $60 from Funko. And this cute little vintage motel that's worth about $7. Have this Star Wars plush. He's worth about $25. I just got him on clearance for $10. Then we have some more figures. We have a Black Adam figure. He's worth about $10. And then we have this really cool enemy visitor from V from back in the 80s. He's worth $200. And I did pay a lot for him on eBay because I just really wanted him. I remember that show, and I thought it'd be a great addition to the toy museum. But he's pretty valuable. And then the new movie Wish, we have the castle, and it's worth about $30. We have some Wish dolls. We have the Queen Amaya of Rosas. She's worth about $18. And then Asia, she is worth about $18 as well, I think. I don't know if it's Asia or Asha. I haven't seen the movie yet. But anyway, I saw these at Walmart on clearance for $2 and $4. So I tried to buy them at the register, and they wouldn't sell them to me for that price. And I went online and was able to get them that price. Then we have the small doll for $13, and the necklace sets for $13. Now this next doll is like an advent calendar. has little prizes in each box, and she's worth about $25. And then a little petite 2-doll set's worth about $25 as well. And then we have the little house set with all the little furniture and people. It's worth about $25. And then a box of just all the little figures, and they're worth about $15. And randomly, we have a Susan Lucci doll from 1998. And she's worth about $85 in the white dress. And the one in the yellow and green, she's got a broken arm because they're porcelain dolls. So I figure she's only worth about $25. But in the museum, I'll just put that shawl over her arm and nobody will know. So don't tell anybody she's got a broken arm. And then we have an autographed picture of Susan Lucci to put by the dolls. We'll say it's worth about $6. And randomly, we've got this cool pheasant picture we're going to hang in the men's bathroom, worth about $30. A couple more kitchen items. This little teapot's worth about $10. This one's worth about $6. And then we have this really cute sushi shop playset worth $15. Let's try to finish up the garage. We've got our Mardi Gras and Easter stuff out here still to value, so let's kind of go through it. This jar alone is worth about $25. I'm going to sell a lot of the beads out of there and just put the good ones in there. And then also I have this vintage Coke bottle bank that's full of beads. We're going to do the same thing. Put the good beads in there and take the regular ones out. It's worth about $10. Cool little Mardi Gras bear is worth about $8. And this Bourbon Street sign is also worth about $8. Then this little plush donut pillow is worth about $4. So much stuff out here. We have these cool toilet glasses from the Tux Parade. Their mascot is a toilet. And these were the hardest thing ever to catch. But we got 3 pair of them. And I still have 2 pair of them. So they're worth about $8 for both pair. But for us, they're priceless because they were so hard to get. Couple spears, we call it. We'll say they're worth about $2 each. They don't have much value, but they're like the prize to catch at Mardi Gras. They're hard to get. Then we have a couple trays that are from the crew of Pontchartrain, and we have a blue one and we have a black one, and they're worth about $5 each. These things are like, they're not worth much now, but they're hard to catch. This little hangover bottle is worth about $5. I think that's Bradley Cooper on there. And then some plush, we called it the Parade. They're in the Mardi Gras colors. The little ostrich is worth about $3. And then a little crawfish, he's worth about $3. And another little crawfish worth about $3. And then we have a little Tux Squeeze Man worth about $2. They have 2 mascots, a toilet and a monk. Now the toilet itself is worth about $5. And then we have this little purple monk from Tux worth about $2. And then this wooden French quarter display worth about $5. A couple more hard things to catch is this very colorful Thoth ball worth $3. And the Tux fly swatter worth about $3. Like I said, not much value, but fun to grab and collect. This little Jester plush is worth about $3. And there he is out of the bag. And then we have this big old set of cups. They throw out a ton of cups, and these are very vintage from the 80s and 90s, probably worth about $10 for the set. They don't have much value. We have this big mug we call, it's probably worth about $5. And then when I was a kid, I always put my Mardi Gras beads in a jar from each year. This one's from the late 80s or early 90s, and we'll just value it at about $10. Doesn't have much value, but to me it does. Have a Tux plunger worth about $3. And a little Tux soccer ball worth about $2. And this little beer mug worth about $3. And we have some little plush mascots from the Endymion Parade. This one's worth about $4. And then the little monk from the Tux, he's worth about $3. And then another monk worth probably about $3. They're not worth much. This one's worth about $5, and I can't pronounce the name of that parade. And here's another monk. He's worth about $3. And then an Endymion plush worth about $4. And then we have this little figure. He's worth about $3. It looks like he used to be on a necklace. And then this little plate, probably worth about $2. Have this large Endymion plush. Now this is the prize to catch. He's worth about $15. Very rare. Then this little Mardi Gras mask on a stand, probably worth about $6. Kind of popular in the 80s and 90s. Little New Orleans sewer top flying disc. That was hard to catch. Probably worth about $3. I have some more of these jars of beads from when I was a teenager, kid, I can't remember. Probably a teenager. Worth about $10 each. So that's $30 more we can add to our total. Then I have this set of 2 statues from Pier 1. These were $200 at Pier 1, but they're probably worth about $130 now to be realistic. And then we just have tons and tons of beads I'm about to go through and separate. So these are the ones I'm keeping, and this is worth about $120. This set of ducks is worth about $3, and this little cozy is worth about $3. Pat O'Brien's and hurricane glasses are worth about $10 for this set. Had a couple Halloween things left over. This cool doorbell is worth about $20. And then this high voltage box is worth about $30. Let's see what it does. And then this little witch decor, she's worth about $3. And then we have an Elvira tin sign for the wall, worth about $12. And then we have this really cute hand-painted tile that says trick or treat, worth about $6. Then I have this random crocheted set of lights somebody made from 2-liter drinks, worth about at least $15, but I just think they're too cool. Have a little Happy Easter rabbit sign worth about $2, and a hip hop sign also worth about $2. This little Peeps plush duck's worth about $5. And this whole basket of Easter is worth about $15. We have 4 of these little pastel trees. They're worth about $1 each. But I always pick them up. They're so cute. And then this Victorian ceramic Easter rabbit, she's worth about $8. Got these really cute bunny figures. They're worth about $12 for this set. And this little Easter egg shell with 2 bunnies, ceramic, it's worth about $8. It was actually mine when I was a kid. We have some little figures. We have this little plush rabbit. He's worth about $1. And then this little white rabbit is Rosie Bunny. She's worth about $5. And this 2-pack of Peter Rabbit figures are worth $12. This little set of Peeps is worth about $12 still in the box. And then we have a Peter Rabbit in the egg container worth about $10. And we have these figures from Hop. They're worth $10. I haven't seen that movie. And then one more pack of Hop figures also worth about $10. Then we have the larger Peep plush. They're worth about $5 each. We have a blue one and a pink one. So it's another $10 that we can add to our total. It all adds up. Then we have this Peeps Easter basket, but it's loaded with little things. We have some little chicks worth about $1. And then we just have a ton of these small little plush Peeps inside it. I pick these up everywhere I go, like if they're on clearance anywhere, if I see them at a thrift store or a garage sale. But I think we have a total of 7 of these small plush, and they're worth about $3 each. So that's another $21 we can add to our overall total. And this cool little Peeps chick also worth about $3. Now this Easter Peeps basket is worth about $10. Let's see what else we have. This little chick's probably worth about $1. This little Russ bunny still has its original tag. He's worth about $10 because he's Russ. And this little bunny, he's probably just worth $1, but he's too cute to get rid of. Little chocolate egg ceramic, worth about $2. And this little Peter Rabbit figure, he's worth about $5. And the sequin eggs, probably worth about $3. Then we have this large bunny that's polka dotted with carrots, worth about $6. And then we have a lot of this stuff. We have this little squirrel made out of grass and leaves and pine cone pieces, worth about $12. And then Let's see what else we have. We have some more plush. These little bunnies. This one with this little jacket on is worth about $3. And then this little cute one with the sweater on is worth about $3 as well. And then the Cadbury Rabbit, he's worth about $5 since he has the logo on his ribbon. These little figures, they need cleaning up pretty bad. They're worth about $3. And these little chocolate bunnies are worth about $5 for the set. This little purple bunny, we're going to put a carrot there for him to hold. He's worth about $2. And this little Cadbury bobblehead, he's worth about $3. And then these two little tall bunnies, they're probably worth about $4 for the set. And we have these cute little sheep. They're made out of yarn, and they're worth about $3 each. And we have 4 of these, so that's another $12 we can add to our total. And then we have this fox made out of dried grass or something like that, worth about $25. It came from Pier 1, had a whole collection of those. I have a couple more sequin little containers. They're worth about $3 each, and we have 2 of those. And then we have this little basket full of eggs and carrots and everything, worth about $12. And then we have a set of these really cute moss bunnies. They're worth at least $5 for the set. And then the 2 little trees, also worth about $5 for the set. Maybe more, but I try to keep my values low. 1987 Spearhead Wind-Up Rabbits, worth about $6. This little character, he's probably worth a couple dollars. We'll say $2. Got this little handmade Easter basket. Someone put a lot of time in, worth about $10. And a little candle holder for Easter, also worth about $10. I don't have the patience to make that kind of stuff myself. I have this little yellow rabbit tin. It's worth about $5. And this vintage little Easter pail, worth about $6. And then we have this Peter Rabbit plush. He's worth 20 bucks. These 2 ducks, they're worth about $8. They were actually my mom's, so I decided to keep those. And this vintage Easter bunny holding a baby bunny, worth about $6. These 2 little resin rabbits here are probably worth about $4 for the set. And then we have a little rabbit figure and a little chick. We'll say about $3 for those. And then these little 2 plastic rabbits from R. Dack & Company are worth $8. Little lady bunnies worth about $2. And the tall rabbits that are clean are worth about $4 for the set. Have this little mice set. It's worth about $3. And then we have the little beach bunny on roller skates. She's worth about $6. We have these vintage ducks and rabbits. They're worth about $5 each, except the small one coming out of the eggs worth about $4. Little pink bunny's worth about $1. And the little finger puppets worth about $6 from 1981. The little vintage yellow chick from American Greetings is worth about $5. And the little thumper figure from Disney is worth about $6. And these 2 little sitting critters, we'll say they're worth about $2. We have these cool little arrangements we'll put on the counter at the Toy Museum for decorations. They're worth about $8 each. And then we have this cool Happy Easter crocheted little sign worth about $8. We'll put that out for decorations too. Have a whole vase full of Easter picks. We'll say worth about $12. We'll get to decorate good for Easter at the Toy Museum. All kinds of cool things. Alright, we have 5 of these little beaded eggs. We'll say they're worth about $15 for the set, so about $3 each. And then this little Peeps canister, it's worth about $6. Little wind-up bunny, he's worth about $1. Have a couple of these cool little carrot fuzzy ornaments for a tree. They're worth about $2 each. And we have this little sheep. He's worth about $3 on the stand. And one of those little straw ducks, probably worth about $5. Little Easter signs worth about $2. And this dome with the bunnies inside is worth about $10. We have a whole stack of these cool carrots. We'll say about $8 for all the carrots. And then from Pier 1, I waited until these went on sale, but the bunnies in the boat, they're worth about $40, and the ones in the car are worth about $50, and then the wheelbarrow one at the top's worth about $40. They were all at least $100 each at Pier 1. Now, with our previous 241 videos we've made for YouTube for value in my toy collection, our total was $692,300 even. Now, when we add this video of some miscellaneous stuff and our Easter and Mardi Gras items, we can add another $2,482 to our grand total, which means for episode 242, our overall grand total is $694,782. Now remember, I am no millionaire. I've just been collecting toys for about 40 years, going to flea markets, thrift stores, yard sales, and even looking on eBay, and it's just accumulated to this big old total. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm off to make some more videos just to value my toys and see what all I actually have. It's so much stuff, but it's kind of been fun going through it. And if you want to see the toys up close, you can also find me on Facebook under the Toy Vault of Mississippi. So until the next video, we'll see you then.